like, I don't care if Riot has to implement a message before you queue up in ranked that says you are entering a ranked game. You are actually, you're supposed to try your best to win. That's what you're deciding to do in that moment. It's not just like, oh, whatever, let's play another game. Nah, that's not what this queue is for. This queue is for actually trying your best to win and helping your teammates, regardless of how incompetent they may be, to win. That's what you're trying to fucking do, no? Sure. Like, honest to God, that's the point of the queue. Why are you queuing up ranked gameplay if that's not your intent? If your intent is to do anything but that, then fuck off.
Yeah, I like T1 and shit, but he's an autist. Like, that's just the reality of it. And people, like, aspire to be that, which is interesting. But I mean, when that's what people see as like, cause like that's easily attainable. It's not hard to be a fucking idiot, right? Like, it's hard to have discipline and like be good and shit. I don't fucking know. I could just be completely wrong too, and you know. But that's what I like to think.
So this is their challenger, great. So if you so if whatchamacallit, if there was, you know, if there was a cloud, all right, and I'm not talking about the dogs from yesterday, if there was a cloud above this and there was another tier called like legend tier, which was its own fucking, you know, its own area, right, and it was called legend, and you couldn't just get into it. You can't just move through challenger and get into legend tier. If like legend, or like, well, actually, I guess you could, but once you could, if it could be moderated, if it could be controlled, like maybe once you're challenger, you're eligible to go into legend tier or something. And if a legend was its own private ranking and its own private like mini server based out of California, yes, I know East Coast will have a higher ping, but if you're fucking qualified for legend server, I mean, lots of teams are opening up academies now, or like they're opening up like third league teams.
All right, dude. The tank ban has been banned out on Sona and Yumi, and he has locked in Thresh. There's 5 seconds left in the lobby. Who the fuck is gonna dodge? Like, is it gonna be you or no? And they're just gonna be fucking staring at you right in your fucking face, like, yeah, no, I'm not dodging you, little fucking pussy. Like, I'm gonna be here this whole goddamn time. And you're sitting there, you're like, please, man, please dodge. Like, you gotta do it for me. And then normally I'm the one that gets got. I'm like, you know what, dude? He's too much of a psychopath, dude. I'm just exiting the lobby. Like, it's okay. You fucking win, dude. Like, I don't want to see the tank man Thresh. Not for
you're gonna, like, for example, I'll make you a really simple example. My jungler didn't, like, junglers do this a lot. This lane didn't move to my lane. I'm never ganking them again.
They didn't move to the crab? Yeah?
You didn't move to my crab. This guy's invading me. You didn't move for my invade? I lost my raptor. I'm never looking at my lane again. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, maybe I had a good reason not to, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
no, maybe you did.
What? Like, I didn't move.
Or maybe you're a selfish fuck that doesn't care about anyone except for yourself and doesn't have a fucking map. Okay. Maybe that happened too.
Okay, maybe that happened, but like, can we at least assume that I didn't move for a reason, and that my jungler that like for whatever reason had to drop a camp, that I'll repay him later, perhaps?
Yes. Because in
that's
NA,
what I'm saying. Like, this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen. People don't assume, like, you know what? I had to.
Pone cuidado arriba. Es un casarín, tío. La pinga ahí para atrás, hombre. Un respeto, coño.
Petit bimo, c'est tout, frère. Petit bimo. Koh-Lanta, les gars, Koh-Lanta, c'est mort. Koh-Lanta, c'est fini. On a reçu un mail. Je vais pas vous mentir, c'est mort. Je vais pas vous cacher que Koh-Lanta, c'est mort. On a pris une pression là, ma gueule. Ah là 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 là. On a pris une méga pression, les mecs. C'est archi mort. Raconte, on a reçu un gros mail ce matin. Elles ont dit, hey, mon gars, c'est bien, Koh-Lanta, mais c'est terminé, frère. Je te jure, voilà l'adime, frère. Voilà, c'est terminé, Koh-Lanta. On a fait une méga pression, les gars. C'est normal, hein. Pas notre contenu. Hein.
From play-ins to semis, the chants of Polska Gorom echo across the rift. The Ultra Liga surely have done it. 2 teams in the top 4 of the European Masters. Poland.
I'm impatient, and I'm just like, I want it fixed now. But you're like, we need to ascend as human beings. We need, as a collective conscious, just get better. We can be better. And Riot is just like, oh boy, say it more. We don't want to do anything. We literally don't want to work at all. We want you to carry us. And here I'm just like, you are like the biggest game on the planet, like a $6 billion, actually they're not $6 billion, probably way more than that, like $50 billion company. What? Go fix it! Fix it!
Fuck man, if he walks into the bush.
Visible avec toi.
Mais quelle question stupide.
On sait jamais, frère. Des fois, ils aiment bien faire des dingueries quand même, Riot Games.
Bonsoir, moi, tout ce que je peux vous dire, c'est qu'ils ne sont pas prêts.
Une trio Q
C'est
incroyable.
Yumi, barrière heal, hein. C'est tout ce que je veux voir, mon gars.
Il a déjà joué, Yumi?
Une fois, frère, mais il y a rien à jouer, frère. Qu'est-ce que tu me parles? C'est même pas un perso.
Les poubelles des uns sont les trésors des autres.
Ça, c'est bouffon.
C'est un baiser Twitch, je te jure. Elle est vraiment réelle, la phrase de Twitch en plus.
Fucking horseshit retards give Julius a free win. Only way Julius can ever win a game, obviously. God, you are so fucking terrible. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm winning game solo, minus 25 plus 10. You ask me to do in plays like that. Can't do much at bot, my bad. Yeah, you can probably roam, but instead you just ran it down with Ezreal all game. Really well played, man. Don't ask me to do ever again, please. What the fuck is that shit? My account's league 2 for 1. 2 losses for 1 win. You're fucking, that's your performance, man. Really well played, man. Really well played. God, these dog shit players every game on my team. Crazy.
Is he peeing? What the fuck? He was peeing. What the fuck?
Josh, stop peeing. What was that?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why did he mute his mic? Why did... Why did you mute your mic?
Oh, Jamie P.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I forgot how to wear this thing.
Oh yeah, but what?
That's sick. Take it on a way that, you know, makes other people feel bad, and that makes them feel good.
I think a percentage of hard enters is definitely people who correlate their standing within the game with their standing in real life. Because if you're a regular person and you go into League of Legends and you have a limited amount of time to play League of Legends each day, and League of Legends is supposed to be your escape, but then you're getting stuck in League of Legends, or you're not climbing and you're not finding success, you also subconsciously acknowledge that there are people that can climb, can find success, and can do what you're not doing, and thus you know that you're failing, even if like nothing consciously is telling you that. And then I think that it ends up degrading their own self-worth, and then that leads to their outward toxicity and outlash as a form to try to regain control. And that's what makes them toxic.
These knights, or these bishops, in a way to do something when I move my queen. Like, for example, this is good for me, because if I... think. If I go here, then this bishop can take this pawn. Oh, okay, I lost the game. I see.
and that would sort of be a thing. You know, that would be really cool. Yeah, Riot server requirements, but I disagree that would cause problems for Riot server, because then it incentivizes all the diamonds, masters, grandmasters, etc. to try to move up the tiers to get into this fucking mythical server, or like, you know, special server, this private, I don't know, you know, it's sort of like, yeah. I think it would be pretty cool. I don't know. But I want to make academies. I want to make things for people to actually learn the game. I want...
BWIPO 3, yeah?
Here's what Malice is sort of talking about, and this is going to be a little bit morbid, but bear with me, okay? There is a swimming pool, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Malice is the breadwinner for the family, okay? You are drowning, okay? You're drowning. Yeah. Malice is the breadwinner. If Malice jumps in with you, you guys might get evicted, or he might.
Support with more mana, and like abuse presence of mind on him for a while with Brad. Like I've actually thought of it. It's one of my ideas. I haven't played much because I don't ever play support, but I wanted to try it, right? And this guy was like, "Hey, I'm down if you want to